Hello guys, welcome to my new tutorial video. This video series is about practical programming in a Spark. It deals with RDDs, data frame, dataset, Spark SQL, machine learning, Spark streaming. So you will get to know about all these stuffs in detail in this video lecture from beginner to advanced level. So just follow this video series. So in this particular video, you will learn these basic stuffs like how to load CSV file, what is the schema of your dataset, how to select any particular column, how to see top 20 rows, how to use order by, how to load data without using inferSchema. These are the stuff. So let's go one by one. So first is how to load CSV file. So before loading CSV file, this is my command prompt. I hope you all are having this Spark shell already installed in your system. So just write a Spark shell and wait for some couple of warnings, and afterwards, see, right now you are getting some warning. Now you just need to import this thing, import org.apache.spark.sql.spark session. I'm not typing it just to save your time. The very next thing which you are supposed to do is build this Spark session. You are using this app name which is used for a Spark web UI, like you can give any application name since you are using this Spark on your local machine rather than different cluster of computers. So you are using this master as local, and star means we are using all the codes, and these are some basic configurations which are like set by default. And if get or create means if this, since this Spark is present in driver application which generates this Spark session, if it is already present then it will get it, and otherwise it will create one new Spark session. So val df equal to spark.read.format. What is the format of your file? This is CSV file, whether you want header or not. So let me give you a glimpse of that file which I want to read, and this is your CSV file. It contains list of Fortune 1000 companies and rank, company, sector, industry, location, revenue, profit, employees. These are the column names. So basically I'm having total 1000 such companies. See, total 1001 rows, one is header, and total 1000 rows. This is what present in our dataset, and I've just loaded the dataset. So this is my Fortune 1000 dataset. I just loaded it. I just want its schema to be inherited. For example, this rank column, the very first column which is rank, should take this column, the data type of this column should be integer, and for rest of the column, these column, sector, industry, location, these should be of a string data type. Again, revenue and profit should be of integers, and employees should be of integers. So this is what I want, and this will automatically be inherited. We can even say this using print schema, df.print schema. If we write this, we are able to see that, yeah, rank is integer, company, sector, industry, location, they are of string data type, and rest of them are integers. Now if we go to our, now if we see, we have loaded the CSV file. We know what is the schema of my dataset. Now I have to select any particular column. How will one select any particular column? For this, you need to write this a small little code, df.select, then you give column name. Suppose I want to see the name of company. This is the company, and dot so this will give you top 20 rows of the. One second, let me write df.so. This is your df to arrange the whole data set in descending order with respect to profit. What will you do? You just write df.order by. Whenever you are doing any sort of operation, you need to use this dollar symbol. Then you give the name of column. In here we have this profit, and I have to arrange it in descending order. So I will do .dsc since it's profits, not profit. Profits.dsc, and then I'll write .so. Here I see this is arranged in descending order of profits. So like the most profitable company is Apple. This is what we got from our analysis. Now there is one thing, just like df.orderby, we have this df.sort. Just like df.order, we have this df.sort. It is also used for similar purpose, but the only difference is that if I'm having large data, I will use order by. If I have to use multiple reducers, I will use order by. And if I'm having only single reducer, I will use sort or order. Like both of them will give similar answer. In this case, if I want to sort it with, suppose I want to sort it by profit. Let's say profit in ascending order, and if two companies are having same profit, then I want its company name to be in I want company name to be in descending order. And now I will just write .so, and here I'll, oh shit, there's some error. What is the error? Profit ASC. Oh, it's not profit, it's profits. So here I see profit is in ascending order, and if two companies would have same profit, then I could see the company name would be present in descending order. Here see, these two companies are having same profit. Like, don't say this is profit, this is loss. Okay, it is same company, so I don't know, there is some sort of duplicate values. Just keep on doing various analysis things and you will be able to get rid of all these absurd data. Now the question is, now what are the things we completed from our to-do list? We have loaded the CSV file, we got to know about the schema, we selected the column. Now we have seen this top 20 rows, we have used order by. Now load data without using inferSchema. What if we load the same data but without using inferSchema? What will happen? So in this option, I just have either I have to remove this whole thing, either I can remove whole inferSchema part, or I can simply set as inferSchema as false. By default it is actually false, so like even if I remove it, it won't affect. So if I do this and then if I write df.print schema, it will show like, yeah, all these columns are of a string type. Now what will happen? Suppose if I'm having a column which is of a string data type, and instead of changing whole schema of this data frame, I just want to use for that particular time, so I will just cast that particular column to, I will cast it as to int, or yeah. So this, here we see that all these columns are of a string data type. Now I'll show you how to cast any particular column. So like, let's take one example of sorting the column after casting it. So what if I write df.sort, and I want to sort on the basis of revenue. I will cast it as int. This is how you cast for that particular time. It is not actually casting for whole data frame. Like again, if you write df.print schema, it will show you revenue. You are just casting it for this particular operation. I will cast it as int, then I will arrange it in descending order, and then I want company should be in ascending order. I'll write .so. Oh, 1 second, company spelling is wrong, I guess. Revenue dot, oh sorry, whenever you are writing this cast, you also need to use this quotes symbol. So now you have this, you have cast revenue as int. Here you see that this revenue is now in int format. If you would have done the same without casting, then I guess you would have got some different result which would be incorrect, because in that case it would have treated revenue as some string and it would have sorted it in by taking its ASCII value. So if I do it like this, I will also get some option, but here revenue doesn't look like sorted. Here 9989 is like the largest. Here it shows that 9989 is larger than 96114, so it is actually taking its ASCII value and afterwards it is sorting it. So here you see you need to cast in this particular case. Now what if I tell you to change the schema? For example, you have this schema of df.print schema is like this. Now if I tell you how to change all these columns from a string to any other data type, how will you do this? You just need to write this small little code. Val changed type new, this is your new data frame, its name is change type df dot with column, this is what you are supposed to write. Revenue, this is your new column name. Whatever operation you are doing in this particular column, you are saving it as revenue. So this is your rev, here r is capital, here r is small, you are casting it as int and then saving it as a small rev and ue. And here you can see by simply writing changed type df dot print schema, you see that revenue is in a small case and lowercase, sorry, and it is of integer data type. Thus you have changed your schema. Yeah, that's all.